All right. I finally made it, everybody. We're here for the second half. I just noticed that our boy Josh Johnson fumbled. I'm going to try and catch up here real quick. It looks like the Commanders are winning 10-7 here at the top of the second half, with 10, 12 left to go as far as I can see there. We're looking good. Thanks for being here, everybody. Cheers. I made it. So the Eagles got the ball first and 10. They're on the Washington 10-yard line. Somebody messed up somewhere down the line. Oops. Leave that alone, Johnny boy. We are going to leave that alone. I'm going to look at that somewhere else. So here we go. Eagles are trying to put it in the end zone. We're going to try and stop them. All right. I'll put on my eyeballs if I'm going to have to read stuff. All right, Tank Bigsby. Tackled by Jeremy Reeves. I think Reeves had an interception earlier that saved us from Josh Johnson throwing an interception. So, trading the ball back and forth there. Here we go. Bigsby again, 5-yard gain. Big Noah Igbenogany. Took me forever to learn how to say that guy's name. I'm going to try and get on the interweb here real quick. So, first and goal on the Washington 6 for the Eagles. They're going to try and punch it in. I think the last time we got that interception, they were trying to score on us. Bigsby again with a 3-yard gain. Tackled by Noah Igbenogany again. Going to bring up second and goal. They are at the Washington 3. Well, so far the Commanders are winning. Well, let me get off of this. We can all see that, right? That looks fine. Let me get over here and we get in. Oh, look at that! It's Clayton. Damn, Clayton. Yeah, they've been doing pretty good. The fumble and maybe the interception, but we can overlook it. They're winning like up until now. Thanks for being here, Clayton. They're just handing it off to Tank Bigsby, hoping he can push it in. Another 1-yard gain. Tackled by Mikey. That was third and goal. Going to bring up fourth. Going to bring up third and goal? Going to bring up third and goal. They're at the 2-yard line. Third and goal at our 2. We can hold them. I just got in from work, so I apologize for being so late. Had to pick up the signs. Well, we called a timeout. Oh, we did call our obligatory timeout in the first quarter too, if I'm not mistaken. So here they are in the halfway through the third quarter, calling a timeout we're probably going to need. But they're consistent. Yeah. Yeah, the Eagles are relying on their defense all the way. So, but they got all their second stringers in there. So we'll see what goes on with that. And there's our boy Slackluster in his house. So we're still on third and goal. We're on a timeout. Shit, Commanders have already used 2 of their timeouts? What the fuck is that all about? Jeez, that's not good, is it? Yeah, I don't get to watch it on TV or my phone. Touchdown Eagles. Tank Bigsby. He finally pushed it in.
You got yourself something. Fred Johnson gets a good block on the edge. Excellent execution in the red zone.
This all came.
Shut your hole.
Backs also lead blocking on up on Jordan McKinney.
All right. Well, they scored on us. I know. Yeah. Oh, there's Wheezy D. And there's BH. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for being here, everybody. Yeah, the timeout thing, it's almost like a running joke. Pretty much. I mean, the Commanders always call a timeout in the first quarter. And they've gotten 2 in this third quarter. I missed what the first one was, so. We're all here. Thanks for being here, everybody. Cheers. Oh. What's that on my finger? Why, that's a championship ring. You see it? Look at that thing. It's my fantasy ring. That's what we play for here in the What the Football Fantasy League. You win a ring. Yeah, Collinsworth is a Patrick Mahomes meat rider. He definitely is. So, go Arizona, says BH. That's right. That is correct. Yeah, fantasy champ. I got it good. That's right. Pretty cool. We'll get a different one. This, I like it. It's gold and silver, but it doesn't contrast. So they have some ones with like more color and stuff in them. So we'll pick something different so we don't always get the same ring. And Mr. Kodama, who won last year, I sent him his ring like a month ago. So try and keep that consistent. So here we are in the third quarter. Well, let me tell you what. It's a size 9 and it barely fits on my pinky. So I got fat fingers. So if you want to get it on any finger like bigger than your pinky, you're probably a 10 or an 11. Yeah, I know. One point, Clayton. Dang. Oh, BH, he won. He was in another league and he won by barely like 1.5 points or something, BH? Hang on, give me a second. I can listen to the game. All right. So with the kickoff, Commanders are going to start this drive. 1st and 10 on their own 35. Start this drive. 1st and 10 on their own 35. It's only 14-10 here with 6:27 left to go in this third quarter. Let's go, Commanders. The Commies. Jeremy McNichols, 3-yard gain. The announcer here said it was Bill. He say it is. Yeah, Puka Nacua. Yeah, there's a lot of people that probably came down to Puka and Bijan because that's what it came down to for me. Puka versus Dijon. Deebo Samuels. Rush to the left for no gain. Gonna bring up 3rd down and 7. Come on, Commanders. They're on their own 38. Yeah, we love Bill. He's doing good. What's his name? Chris Rodriguez has been in there smashing it up pretty good. I thought he was doing good. I think he scored a touchdown for us. Yeah, see, B8, same thing, right? And he only scored, like, in our league, 15 points or something. Uh-oh. Josh Johnson, incomplete. Intended for Debo. Going to bring up 4th and 7. Looks like the boys are going to have to punt. Out. So Josh Johnson threw an interception and he got the lost fumble. So 2 turnovers on him. And I think Reeves got the interception for us. Dron Payne got a sack. Igbenogany with a sack. So I think Treylon Burks was playing pretty good today. Maybe. Debo doing all right. Terry McLaurin 4 for 4. 57 yards. I think he needs like some completions and he'll have like 500 completions or something. So. So there's a timeout on the field. We had the punt, Tress Way, 43 yards. 8-yard return. So Philadelphia is going to have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 27. 1st and 10 for Philadelphia on their own 27. So we had a 3 and out there. That wasn't good. We're doing okay, though. So we actually sat some people. Chase Edmonds, Sheldon Day, Sam Hartman, Jalen Holmes. So, okay. We're at a break time right now. It's 4:49 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Eagles are winning 14-10. We're rooting for Arizona. By the time I get to Arizona. Yeah, Miami ain't going to help us. Yeah, Vegas. They're up ahead of us. God, they'd be fools to win. Denver's playing the Chargers. Detroit's blasting Chicago. That's weird. Buffalo, of course, is killing the Jets. So. All right. When we come back. Good job, Clayton. That's right. It was just a bust year. It was just terrible. I mean, the injuries. They even the NFL said we're the most injured team in the league, and the oldest team in the league. So it's really going to be hard to overcome that next year. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. We gave away a lot of draft capital for Marshawn Lattimore. And Tunsil's worked out. And for Laramie Tunsil, we gave away some capital for those guys. Coming from coaches that said we're going to build the team from the draft up. So, I don't understand that. So, we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. How did that game go between? The Giants beat the Cowboys. Holy shit. Jaguars stomped the Titans. So the Giants won. That makes them 4-13. If we lose this one, we're 4-13. Yeah. Not giving up. Here we go. Tanner McKee passed to Grant Calcaterra down the middle. 6-yard gain. Tackled by Jeremy Reeves, who did have that interception earlier. No, I didn't get to see any of that. I'll probably check some of that out tomorrow. When I got the day off, I'll watch some of the highlights. Did Houston lose? They were playing. It was. Oh, didn't God, I thought the Colts had gone up like 1 point with just a few seconds left to go. Okay, because I was keeping up on that game. I know they kicked a field goal to make it 30-29, and there wasn't. God, I didn't think there was any time left. So, wow, Houston, good job. They needed that. I can't believe the Giants beat the Cowboys. Vikings beat the Packers. Jeez, Packers. Browns beat the Bengals. Very good. Falcons beat the Saints. So that means Carolina goes in. So we're at 2nd and 4. It's probably somebody's hurt. And tonight's game is the Ravens and the Steelers. Actually on TV, I think I get Miami versus... Who do I get? Miami versus... Who's that? New England? And then also... Chargers and Broncos. So the timeout on the field. We're going to give it a second. What channel is that on? 35. Dolphins, New England. Nah, I don't want to watch that. Chargers, Denver. All right. I can watch that while I'm doing this. Here we go. We're back on. Tank Bigsby up the middle for a 1-yard gain. Tackled by Bobby Wagner. There must have been somebody hurt on the field because no timeouts were used up and they were at a timeout. So it's 3rd and 3 for Philadelphia on their own 34. We can stop them. We need to stop them. Oh, and Moody missed that 24-yarder earlier, too. What an idiot. Tanner McKee, Darius Cooper, 6-yard gain. That's another first down. Tackled by Mike Sainristil. Thank you, Mike Sainristil. Lord have mercy. So they get the first down, and they're on our 48-yard line. They just crossed the 50-yard line. Happy New Year, everybody. Hadn't seen you all since last year. Ouch. Tanner McKee. Britton Cubby. 12-yard gain. Tackled by Jeremy Reeves. They are marching down the field. What's going on? The Yahoo guy's been drinking again. Another 12-yard pass? What's going on? Okay. Bigsby for a 13-yard gain. All right. Whatever. Now it's 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Oh, they're fucking with me or I'm stupid. Anyways, 1st and 10. Tanner McKee. Incomplete. Incomplete pass to the right. All right, we'll take it. See if our boy Scrubber will jump in here. 2nd and 10. They're at the Washington 23. A minute and 32 seconds left to go in this third quarter. It's a close game, folks. It's close. There he is. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Be a Scrub Cyber. Second and 10 on our 23. Oh, there's our boy. There's Scrubber. The other Scrubber. Subscribe to his channel too. Woohoo! Yeah, hit that like button, folks. All right, here we go. Tanner McKee, they're still incomplete. What's going on with the stupid, the Yahoo guy? No say. Well, we're still at 2nd and 10 at the 23. I hope another person is hurt. Oh, Slackluster jumped back in there. Don't subscribe to that guy's channel. He's an idiot. But we love him anyways. I don't know what's going on. No timeouts seem to be called. All right. I had a good day of sign spinning today. Lots of people honking and waving. Oh, here we go. Will Shipley, 2-yard gain. Tackle by Javon Kinlaw. Nice. Going to bring up 3rd and 8. They're at our 21-yard line. Let's hold them here. Hold them to a field goal. Fourth and 8. Tanner McKee incomplete. All right. So 4th and 8. They're probably going to try and kick that one. Just see what I look like here. Make sure all that's still in order. Stream. Good. My windows are good. Microphone. All that looks good. Centered. Fairly centered. All right. All good. All right. Eagles kick the field goal. 17-10 for the Eagles. The E-Girls. 17-10. It's only a touchdown. We can overcome that. Right. So we clinched that 6th pick with a loss. Is that correct? Because stupid Giants won, right? So all we got to do is lay down. Yeah, who would we draft? I don't know. Maybe trade out like if we get the number 6, maybe trade it out for, I don't know. What would you do? A second and a third? If you're gonna give up the number 6, you trade it for at least a late 1 and maybe a late 2 or something like that, or depending on, you know. Yeah, Bijan Robinson paid off a lot. Need a pass rusher. That's right, BH. Now you could get somebody pretty good like that with your number 6. Right, here we go. Philly kicked off. 1st and 10 for the Commanders at their own 35. They're only down by 7 with 30 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Yeah, we need a pass rusher. Even with all our guys coming back next year, we still need some young blood in that defense. We need some young blood on this entire freaking team. Sick of being the oldest team in the NFL and the most injured team in the NFL. Jeez. It's no fun. That's the end of the third quarter after Josh Johnson to John Bates for 10 yards. All right, so when we come back, the guy's name is Jihad Campbell? Holy shit, name your kid Jihad. That's awesome. All right, so when we come back, we'll start the fourth quarter. The Washington Commanders are going to have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 45. They're only down by 7. Number 6 pick or the number 7 pick? The number 6 pick or the number 7? Number 6 or number 7? What? 6, 7. Who knows? Huh? I'm down with the kids. All right. Yeah, the DK thing. I have never liked DK. He's an asshole. He's a bully and a poor sport. I've been saying that for years. I was living in Seattle when Seattle drafted him, and he's a bitch. That's what he is. I can't stand him. He's the one who finally forced me to stop watching. I hated Russell Wilson too. He's a total fake. And then when they got DK, I just said, screw it. I'm just going to pick some other team to cheer for. And that's how this channel came into being, almost thanks to DK Metcalf. Pretty much. So fuck him. So I picked one of the crappiest team at that time, which was the Commanders, but they were doing good things. They were getting Rivera, and yeah, Wilson was annoying, but he would pad his stats. You know, he'd run the ball or take the sack rather than throw it away and only throw when people are open. Now, he could do the moon ball and stuff like that, but, you know, there were times when I was watching where guys like Doug Baldwin was making these miracle fucking catches, and Curse and Golden Tate and all these guys making miracle catches for him. And so in the AFC, I don't know. Maybe I like the Chargers from way back in the day. The Bills, that is a good call. I like the Bills. Yeah. I like Denver because of Perna. I like watching his channel. So I'm probably more familiar with them than any other team. And they're doing really good this year, and they deserve it. All right, Bill, rush to the right for a 9-yard gain. Nice. We're moving up the field. It's 2nd and 1. Here we go. We're in the third quarter. 2nd and 1. We're on the Philly 46. We need to fucking push this one in. Yeah, Josh Allen is fun. He's a great fantasy quarterback because he'll run it. Merritt again. Bill runs for 3 yards. Gets the first down. Brings up 1st and 10 at the Philly 43. Eagles are winning 17-10 with 14-12 left to go. Yeah, Josh Allen will score you fantasy points. That's for sure. Because he'll run into touchdowns. And if he had a little bit more talent in the... Because they got, Cook? James Cook? The running back is real good. If he had a few more key players at wide receiver, he could do a little more. And like the Chiefs are out this year. I've seen a lot of people talking about that. All right, Josh Johnson to the right for a 9-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 1. We're at the Philly 34. We are driving. Nice. Yeah, and he's a big dude. He's a big dude. He's robust, as I like to say. And that's, and I've talked about Jaden Daniels as not being robust. All right, here's Bill at the middle. 4-yard gain. First down, Commanders. Oh, what's that? Oh, look at it. Oh, shiny. Oh. Anyways, Bill at the middle for a 4-yard gain. They pick up the first down. They're on the Philly 30-yard line with 12:45 left to go in this game. Yeah, 6'5", 235. He's huge. And he can see over... See, that was the other thing I had a problem with. Russell Wilson and all these tiny... they were going to be the next best big thing in football was the short, runny quarterback. And no. They can't see over the middle. So they're useless. And that short, runny quarterback, Tua, and... who's the guy who plays for Arizona? Doesn't work. You need big guys like fucking Josh Allen. Philadelphia committed a 29-yard penalty. Pass interference. Well, thank you. Yeah, Tua's pretty beat up. He took a little too much to the brain. So, he's done. He has been done. So maybe what they'll do is, when me and BH talk about firing, what's his name? Mike McDaniels? Mike McDaniels. I always get that wrong. All right, McCroskey Merritt rushed to the left for no gain. So, going to bring up, we're 2nd and goal thanks to that penalty. Thanks to the Eagles handing us one. They did that earlier in the game, didn't they? They pass interference Traylon Burks in the end zone. And we got it on the 1 yard. And I think that's how we put it in. Kyler Murray. Yeah, 5'8". Yeah, you can't be a quarterback doing that. So, we're going to try and punch it in punchy. Here we go, 2nd and goal on the Philadelphia 1-yard line. We need to tie this game up. Come on, let's push it in. Give it to, where's C-Rod? Get C-Rod in there to punch it in. Washington committed a 5-yard penalty, a false start. Of course they did. Fucking dicks. Go Commander, says Wheezy D. That's right. So I have reservations about, Jaden Daniels for next year. Is he, all his injuries have all been different injuries too. So I'm just not sure if he's going with the quarterback thing that he's robust enough to take the kinds of hits he's going to be taking. He needs to learn to slide. He needs to learn to, you know what I mean? You can't keep doing that. So, last year it was his ribs. This year it was his left leg. Then it was his right leg. And then it was his left elbow. I just don't know. So, anyways, here we're in this game now. It's the fourth quarter. There's 11:16 left to go in the fourth quarter. 17-10. Eagles are winning. The E-Girls. Here we go. Philadelphia committed a 5-yard penalty. Pass interference. Awesome. We go back to first and goal at the Philly 1. So they'd rather cheat than play clean, which is fine by me, as long as they're not hurting anybody. That brings up first and goal at the Philly 1-yard line. So we got that 5-yard penalty back, and we got the plays back. Very, very good. Very, very nice. So, first and goal at the Philly 1. Where's C-Rod? Bring in Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Christopher. Jacory rush to the left for a 2-yard loss. See, that's why you bring in Rodriguez. You ever notice people doing that? When they're like saying like a foreign language or something, where they'll be like, yeah, we went out to dinner and we had a nice supper and we got some coffee and we were walking down the street and we met this couple from Guatemala. You're like, huh? You gotta say it like that. You say we met a couple from Guatemala. All of a sudden everybody's a Latino when they say Mexico, or you know what I mean? Guatemala. We just say Guatemala. You can say Mexico. You can say Rodriguez. They do it all the time. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Everybody's a Latino when it comes to saying that. It's like when everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day. It's funny. All of a sudden, everybody's got Irish ancestry. Or they're just plain alcoholics. Very bougie. Here we go. We're trying to punch it in. It's second and goal from the 3. Let's go, people. Chris Rodriguez rushed up the middle. 1-yard gain. He doesn't quite get there. Brings up third and goal on the Philly 2. Give it back to Chris. Or is it bougie? It's bogey. It's bourgeois. They do it with French stuff all the time, too. Look, our language, our English language is made up of so much different stuff. It's crazy. You need to watch a guy like Rob Words, and he's got a pretty good channel. He talks about language and where it comes from and all the languages our language is made out of. So, it's interesting. Very interesting stuff, all that language stuff. It's crazy how cool it is. Third and goal on the Philly 2. 10:24 left to go in this game. Let's go, people. Let's punch it in, Punchy. Third and goal. Fucking, you got 2 chances to put it in. There it is. All right. Josh Johnson to John Bates for a 2-yard touchdown. Well, congratulations, John Bates. We were talking about getting Ben Sinnott and John Bates get in this game. Treylon Burks, get him going, get some of these rookies and some of these people who need to be developed, need some game time. Ben Sinnott. Yes. And there's the extra point. Jake Judy Moody. Yeah, they already kicked a field goal. Or the extra point. Yeah. Why not go for 2? All right. Well, that ties the game up. Maybe we'll have overtime. And we are back. Whew! So when we come back, the Commanders are going to be kicking off to the Eagles here about halfway through the fourth quarter. 9:35 left to go in this fourth quarter. 17-17. It's the third string versus third string game. Hasn't been bad. I'm just looking at the Denver game here. Denver's winning 13-3. When we come back, we're looking for a kickoff here. That last drive was 9 plays, 65 yards, 5:55 taken off the clock. We've had some long drives this game. I think earlier in the game it was God, they had that huge drive. It was like 10 plays and from our own 15, and that's when Moody missed that, what was it, 24-yard field goal. Ugh, what an idiot. He doinked it, I think. So, yeah. Fucking kickers. Yeah, I get the Denver game, and also there's the Miami game is on the other channel. See if it'll go there. Yeah. Yeah, when I looked earlier, the Bills were slaughtering them. Right, here's the kickoff. 56 yards, 26-yard return. So, Philadelphia is going to have the ball. 1st and 10 on their own 35. Here we go. Tanner McKee to Kalen Granson. 6-yard gain. Tackled by Will Harris. Thank you, Will Harris. Brings up 2nd and 4 for Philadelphia at their own 41 with 9:30 left to go in this game. Brings up 2nd and 4. Come on, we need to stop them here. Big time stop. McKee, incomplete. McKee with the incomplete. Yeah, I don't like green. Don't really like the green color. Yeah, that's another reason. I like the Chargers colors, that blue and yellow. It's pretty cool. McKee, incomplete. Intended for Jahan, the backstabber Dotson. 4th and 4 for Philadelphia at their own 41. Bring out the punt unit. Bring out the punt unit. Is that what they're going to do? 4th and 4 for Philadelphia on their own 41. Punt it. 40-yard punt. No return. So he punts it inside our 20, but just barely. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Commanders at their own 19, at their own 23. So it was not inside the 23. Inside the 20. Only a 36-yard punt. So we go to a timeout. Have we used all 3 of our timeouts? You got to be shitting me. We have no timeouts left? Halfway through the 4th quarter? God. At this point, we just accept it. We just, fuck it. They should just call like their first 3 timeouts in the first 3 plays of the game and just fucking get it out of the way. It's the Commanders' way. Yeah, just first 3 plays of the game, just call timeout, and then first 3 plays of the second half, just call timeout and just fucking get rid of it. Just say fuck it. All right. We're just waiting for him to come back. 8:37 left to go in this game. It's all tied up. America's Funniest Home Videos. Oh, God. No. No. We're not watching that. 1st and 10 from our own 23 when we come back. Sorry, I'm watching the game. Spacing out. Alright, I'm spacing out. So we'll stop doing that. And we will go to... Oh, that's why it wasn't. Because I'm an idiot. Yeah, it looks like New England's slaughtering Miami. Here we go. Philadelphia committed a 32-yard penalty, pass interference. Nice. They are pass interference crazy. So, that brings us all the way down to the Philadelphia 45. Nice. 1st and 10 for the Commanders at the Philadelphia 45. Big chunk. C-Rod. 11-yard gain. Yeah. Gonna bring up another 1st and 10 at the Philly 34. Flying down the field in no time at all. So they punted. We got the ball 1st and 10 at our own 23, and they committed a 32-yard penalty. So that put us on their 45. And then Chris Rodriguez just ran it for 11 yards, and that brings us down to their 34 in 2 plays. 43 yards in 2 plays. We'll take it. Here we go. C-Rod, 2-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8. We're on the Philly 32. This game is tied up with about a little over 7 minutes left to go. Dun dun dun. Dun Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, Zach Wilson. He's in for Miami? I didn't even know they had Zach Wilson. I thought they were running some other guy. Okay. Maybe that guy got hurt. 2nd and 8 to Philly 32. Johnson to Chris Rodriguez. 18-yard gain. Nice. So they passed it to Chris Rodriguez, who picked up 18 yards. We love C-Rod. We're going to need him and McCroskey and maybe, I don't know if Jeremy McNichols makes it back next week or next year. So, 1st and 10 at the Philly 14. Wow. Big play. Big play. Rodriguez, 1-yard gain. Keep pounding the rock. Secure the rock. Don't be stupid. Second and 9 for the Commanders. We're on the Philly 13-yard line. Whew. 6:17 left to go in this game. Clock is ticking. Can the Commanders do it? Bill, rush to the left for 2 yards. That's not going to get us there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. We're on the Philly 11. That 2 yards didn't get us there. So, a big 3rd and 7 for the Washington Commanders. We're on the Philly 11-yard line. What are we going to do? Eat some poo. Big 3rd and 7 coming up. We need big play here. Johnson rushed to the left for a 7-yard gain. Nice. So he barely got it down to the 4-yard line. Way to go, Josh Johnson. Probably playing his last game ever. 39 years old. I say we keep Driscoll. I've always liked Driscoll. Get rid of Sam Hartman. Fucking useless, except for his butthole. First and goal at the Philly 4. We've been here before, baby. 4:57 left to go. Just over 4 minutes left to go in this game. Let's put the icing on the cake. Rodriguez picks up 3 yards. Nice. Brings it 2nd and goal from the Philly 1-yard line. So we have 3 plays to punch it in. That can be done, right? None of this crazy, stupid passing. Just fucking give it to Chris Rodriguez and let him pound it up the middle. Second and goal from the Philly 1-yard line. About 4 minutes left to go in this game. Washington, 5-yard penalty. They got a false start, huh? Where have I seen that before? Oh. Every time they're down within about the 1-yard line. So it's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the Philly 6 this time. Come on, guys. Let's tighten up. Thanks for being here, everybody. We appreciate you. I know you guys have probably plenty of other things to do than sit here and listen to me read off the graphic. Chris Rock, 4-yard gain. He picks up 4 more yards. It's going to bring up third and goal from the Philly 2. So you got 2 plays to punch it in, man. Let's not fuck it up. All right, Weezy T. All right. Well, that's what's going on. That's what you get with me. Oh, they're saying, was it a 5-yard gain or a 4-yard gain? Okay. Still, it's third and goal from the Philly 2. Just at around 3 minutes left to go. What's going to happen? I don't know. We don't have any timeouts left like a bunch of fucking morons. Touchdown. Josh Johnson rushed to the left for a 1-yard touchdown. Very good, Josh Johnson. That drive was 9 plays, 77 yards. 5:54 off the clock. Leaves 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in this game. Do you go for 2, Clayton? No, they kicked the extra point. 24-17. So we're up by a touchdown. So the Eagles would have to score a touchdown and they go for 2 and either win or lose or kick the extra point and tie it up. Go into overtime. He is redeemed. Very good. Yeah, Josh Johnson playing out his final football game ever. Probably. He's 39 years old and he's played on just about every team there is, so we'll see. So we made the extra point. We're going to be kicking off to the Eagles deep into this fourth quarter. Commanders up 24-17 against the Eagles. The E-Girls. Very good. So it'll be up to our defense to redeem themselves as well. Whew! Washington kicked off to a touchback. Philadelphia is going to have the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 35. Clock is ticking. Tick, 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 Good one, Clayton. Yep. The battle of the third string. When we come back, Philly's going to have the ball, 1st and 10. Tanner McKee to Will Shipley, 12-yard gain. Tackled by Frankie Luvu. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Frankie. 1st and 10 for Philadelphia at their own 47. They're going to try and get down the field. They still have all 3 of their timeouts left, and they have the 2-minute warning. So, anything could happen at this point. McKee passed to Will Shipley for a 1-yard loss. Tackled by Javon Kinlaw. Nice, Kinlaw. Good job. Oh, are those the faces? Let me show you my O face. Oh, oh, oh. I'll show you. Let me see. What's a face I can show? There we go. I don't know what that is. I just picked it. How's that? Timeout on the field. After Tanner McKee incompleted to the right. Going to bring up 3rd and 11 for Philly on their own 46. Damn right they called a timeout. You're going to have to think about this one. Yeah, good season for Kinlaw. Going to have to get him in there. Johnny Newton's going to have to step up. I don't know what they're going to do about Duran. And we got some guys that are hurt. Sheldon Day, or like Dietrich Wise. I don't know if he's coming back. Dorrance Armstrong. What happens to these people? Well, we're at timeout right now. It's a 2-minute warning. So the Eagles did not call the timeout. It's a 2-minute warning. I wasn't paying attention. I'd rather talk to my people on the comment section. Oh. What is the O-Face one? Is that from Office Space? Let's do this, says Wheezy D. We are at the 2-minute warning, folks. We are in a holding pattern. Yeah, Office Space, I thought so. It's actually a pretty good movie. Oh, they got the Omega Man on free is on YouTube now. They got a couple good. They just added a couple good movies on YouTube. And you have to watch the Kung Fury 2 little 10-minute thing that they got. I always recommend that one. It's fucking hysterical. When we come back, there's going to be 1 minute and 58 seconds left to go in this game. The Commanders are up 24-17. Here we go. McKee to Jahan Dotson for a 16-yard gain. You backstabbing turncoat. Tackled by Jonathan Jones. Fucking Jahan Dotson, you dick. So they get the first down. It's 1st and 10. They're at our 38-yard line. Time is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. We're under 2 minutes, folks. Philadelphia has all 3 of their timeouts now that we're past the 2-minute warning. Big pickup there for Jahan Dotson. And the Eagles. They're on our 38-yard line. 1st and 10. They're on our 38. They need to score a touchdown and at least get the extra point to tie it. Go for 2 to win it. I'm assuming they'll go for 2 to try and win it if they get in. Incomplete. Tanner McKee, incomplete to the right. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. They're at our 38-yard line. This thing's fucking heavy too. This ring, it's heavy as fuck. It's probably like made out of lead or something from China. Tanner McKee. Pass to Granson, 7-yard gain. Tackled by Jeremy Reeves. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. They're on our 31-yard line. Take that fucker off. Tanner, incomplete. Brings up 4th and 3. They're on our 31. Do we hold them? Arizona got cooked. Yeah, they couldn't hold up. It was asking too much. Wow, 4th and 3. Eagles at our 31-yard line. A minute and 25, 26 seconds left to go. Can we hold? Tanner McKee. Incomplete to the left. Intended for... Oh, so we get the ball. It's going to be first and then turnover on downs. Turnover on downs. We still have to do something with the ball because they have all three of their timeouts. But that's a minute and 17 seconds. So they need to use all of their timeouts or something. They didn't get it, Clayton. They did not get it. Tanner McKee, incomplete. Turnover on downs. OMGGGGG, yo. Pretty crazy. Well, it looks like a lock here. Arizona got cooked, he says. Take a quick look here. Making my internet work overtime. I will go to scores and schedule. I should have been looking at this the whole fucking time. I'm an idiot. Yep. Broncos are killing the Chargers. Chiefs and Raiders are close. Lions beat the Bears. Rams slaughtered the Cardinals. Patriots slaughtered the Dolphins. Buccaneers barely beat the Panthers. Seahawks beat the 49ers. That was a hell of a defensive game. That was crazy. Falcons beat the Saints. So by the Falcons beating the Saints, pushed the Panthers into the playoffs. Browns beat the Bengals. Something happened there. I don't know what. Probably nothing. Vikings beat the Packers. Giants beat the Cowboys 34-17. Bunch of dumbasses. And here we're going to win, so we stay at number 7 probably with this win. The Bills slaughtered the Jets. So, yeah. Oh, Rams in Arizona. 37-20. Rams beat the Cardinals. Lions beat the Bears. So really the only thing left, the Raiders and the Chiefs are close. It's like 32 seconds left on the clock. Raiders have the ball. They're on the KC 47. So all they need to do is get close enough to kick the field goal. So they're 3rd and 4th, KC 41. The Raiders are. When we come back to this game, it's going to be 1st and 10 Commanders. What? I have no idea. Cliff Kingsbury? Oh, come on. The timeout couldn't be taking this fucking long. Sean McVay. Oh, come on. We couldn't be at the... How long is this fucking timeout? Are they fucking with me? Dude, I know they are. You fuckers. I'm going to refresh it and see what happens. See, I told you. You fuckers. What happened? See, they fucked me on this one. So when we got the ball, C-Rod rushed for 6 yards. Philadelphia called a timeout. Chris Rerod, 1 yard gain. They called a timeout. Tressway punted 45 yards. So now they have the ball. Tanner McKee incomplete to the left. Tanner McKee incomplete to the right. 3rd and 10, Philly 28. God damn it, we couldn't see. Fucking, I hate Yahoo. It was blanking out on us. So, somehow, sacked by Von Miller. Nice, way to go, Von Miller. For a big sack, he's got a big giant sack. Sorry about all that. Yahoo wasn't keeping up on the thing, so we went like 3 and out and had to punt with minimum time. And I talked about it because they had all 3 of their timeouts, so they get the ball back. Boom, they're trying to get down the field. Incomplete pass to the right, intended for Jahan Dotson on a 4th down, and that should be the end of the game. There's 8 seconds left to go in the game. They're just going to take a knee, it looks like, the game. Yeah, Liquid LA. They're done. Yeah, the fucking, Denver did a really good job this season. I don't know how well Denver will hold up in the playoffs. That's the only thing. Raiders did beat the Chiefs? No fucking way. I was just looking at that. They got down close enough and kicked a field goal. No way. A 60-yard field goal. Holy Christ. So yeah, when we last looked, they were getting down to the KC 47, then they got to the 42. And they just said, fuck it, we're going to kick it 42, 52, and 8 yards, yeah. And they beat the Chiefs. No way. That's crazy. That is freaking crazy. Good job, Vegas. So the final on the game. 24-17. Washington Commanders win. Nice. Good job, Raiders. Nice. So the Commanders win. We went out at the end of the season. Secured the win. I think the Eagles were fighting for some kind of first seed or second seed or something. Yeah, he's got a leg. There's some of these football players got bigger legs than my whole body. All right, so what we can do then is... Let me get over here and look at this thing real quick. And I am going to... Okay, we're going to look at this. Josh Johnson, 14 for 22, 131 yards, 76 QBR. Not bad. C-Rod on the rushing. He led us. 16 touches, 65 yards. Not bad. Johnson had 9 touches, 45 yards. Not bad. Bill, not looking too good here, but I didn't think they were using him in the right spot. McNichols, All right, here we go. Receiving. McLaurin, 4 receptions, 57 yards. I think they just stopped using him. Bates caught a couple. Would have liked to seen Traylon Burks a little more. But oh well, what are you going to do? Sinnott, maybe it would have been nice to have a little bit more of him, but whatever. Moody missed one of his field goals. What an idiot. You idiot. Tressway, best player on our team, a 71-yard punt. Jesus. Average of 53? Damn, Tress. Traylon Burks doing kickoff returns? Okay. Craycraft doing our punt returns. Very nice. Let's look at the defense real quick. Jonathan Jones had a lot of tackles. Reeves, a lot of tackles. Samer still. Wagner. Deron Payne. Kinlaw. Payne had a sack. Igbenogany had a sack. And, of course, late in the game, our boy... Where's he on here? I don't even have him on here. Oh, there he is. Von Miller had one. Very good. All right. Well, good job by the boys and good job by all you folks. There's the big win. And that's going to wrap up this truncated stream because I had to work today. But we got back for the best part of the half and we won. Look forward to Tuesday with BH doing our final show of the year. And we're going to do the recap show of this game on Tuesday, and then I might do some playoff games. If they're good games and I think they're going to be good, I might pop in and I'm not doing nothing. I work on Saturdays and Sundays, so that really leaves just like Sunday nights open. So we might come back and do that. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you all for being here. Who's here? Went out on a good note. That's right, Clayton. We appreciate you, dude. I will try and do some playoff games if I can. Year-end review, we did talk about that a little bit. So maybe, if BH is up to it, we could. We'll see. But yeah, I think I'll try and do some playoff games. Could be fun. They might be night games. I can't do day games because I work. So, good night, Weezy D. Good night, everybody. The next game up is going to be the Ravens versus Pittsburgh. That's probably worth a watch. So, all right, everybody. I am going to end this stream. It was good seeing everybody. I need to take a shower because I just came straight home and jumped in the stream and do a few things around the house. I really do appreciate everybody. Me and BH, I couldn't do this without BH and all you guys. It's so much fun for us to just like be on TV. Everybody can be on TV, and so we have our own show. And it's just fun to do it, and it's easy enough to do it, and you can't do it without all you guys. If you guys don't show up, I'm just sitting here talking to myself. So, and I do a lot of that. But I'm going to have to end it here and say goodbye, and everybody be safe, and see you on Tuesday.